How you doing? My name is Roger Grimes.
And I'm Paul.
And today we're going to do is a video on punching. After 31 years, I'm going to reanalyze my punches. Maybe I can improve them.
Yeah.
But I did do a recent video, which was actually a clip from an old video that we've done. It was Kempo for Beginners, Lesson 1. And in that video, I just took a clip out talking about the punching with turning it to the first knuckle. And I have a couple comments how I said, well, in the video I said you don't want to punch with the bottom two knuckles. And then a couple people was like, well, I do it and it doesn't bother me. Okay, well, I broke my hand doing that. But it was on a reverse punch. And someone got my wheelhouse going and thinking and wondering. I was like, because they were talking about in Wing Chun, they used the bottom three. I did mention about Bruce Lee throwing a punch with the first knuckle, but I saw him doing that to the head on some videos and photos and things like that. But they said Bruce Lee studied about the bottom three. So if Wing Chun does that, of course Bruce Lee would be doing that. But is it to the head? That's what I don't think it is.
Right.
As we were playing around with that punch with the bottom three, we didn't do a lot. I didn't hit it real hard. My hand is sore. My wrist, my hand is sore. But also, as we were doing it, we felt it right up to the shoulder.
Right.
We could chalk that up to saying we're not conditioned to it because how long have you been doing this with me? Years, right? 10 years or more?
13, I think
13 years, just doing this stuff, and we punched with the first knuckle. I didn't even teach you to do the first two, did I? I said first knuckle. Even most guys say first two knuckles. I say the first knuckle. All right, you can punch in the middle knuckles too. I've heard that one before. The bottom three, that's in the Wing Chun. I've never done that, but I do see how valid that could be to the body because it pushes the ribs up. All right, so now the thing is, how can we punch it up to the head that way? Is that really going to work? All right, so let's start off with you putting that up on your body a little bit. So I'm going to just do this square punch this way.
Yeah.
Alright, so now here I'm going to do it the way I normally do it. See, that when I drop it downward, the other one goes upward.
Right.
Now on the body it can go that way. By still not being conditioned to that, I could just turn it to an uppercut and really deliver a lot of power up into that rib.
I can feel that one the most.
Alright, so yeah.
The uppercut, yeah.
Oh, the uppercut.
Yep.
I've been doing that so long, that's natural for me. So for me to come out of my wheelhouse, I'm not so cocky, which some people think I know it all because I put YouTube videos. I don't.
Right.
I really don't know it all. And that's why we're doing this video, is to show and give a fair comparison to how other people throw these punches. Right. So from here, here. You see, there's the uppercut. So now let's go up a little higher. So just hold up your hands into it. Put your hand in there and support it so you're not getting punched in the face with it.
All right.
All right, hold it off your face. So if I'm coming in here, I feel like I'm gliding off of it, and I can feel that right here in the hand. That's where I broke. I'm 15 years old. I punched that way, I broke my hand.
Right.
All right. So from here, so here. So now I did a video too where we throw in the square punches or vertical punches real fast. So right. So this or this.
And when you falls up nice on the last one.
All right. So try it out a little bit. See what you think on it. Do the square punch with the three knuckles. All right, good. I can feel that right up into the ribs.
Lower.
Now go with the. Yeah, that one I felt more go through me. I felt the power go through me more.
Yeah.
Not up in the ribs. I mean, obviously, we talked about hitting the ribs on angles is where you're going to be breaking the ribs more.
Right.
So that's definitely going to crack ribs more. My hand is sore right now because we were doing this for about 10 minutes before, and this hand is sore from doing that. So that just proves to me I'm not one to be throwing this punch that way.
Right.
That's going to break my wrist if I hit really hard. All right, so now put it up in your shoulder, please. So now here, I'm just going to go with the square punch this way. See, that doesn't feel good, man. All right, so please someone show me a video of that working well. Maybe it's just my lack of knowledge of how to throw it. You know, maybe it's my lack of training of throwing it that way.
Right.
But now here's my way of doing it is I drop the knuckle in this way. When I do my vertical punches, especially to the head, I would drop that knuckle.
That's twice I punched myself in the back of my knuckle.
All right, well here, grab it like this now and put it on your shoulder. So here's how I usually practice this here. I'll just come in here, and come in. That doesn't hurt me at all.
Right.
The other way, I can't get that deliverance of power that way. There is a thing called Fa Jing that I've learned about. You know, it's Chinese, pretty much deliverance of explosive energy.
Right.
So it's just out of the sudden, boom, explosive energy. And that's what we use in all kinds of other arts, and we just don't call it Fa Jing. Yeah, but I didn't realize I was onto that, tapping into that, and someone pointed that out. You know, but from here, yeah, you see how that comes in. You get that power,
Right.
just coming from there.
Right.
That's why I do that. And also, let's talk about doing the reverse punch with the bottom three knuckles or the small knuckles. That hurts even worse. And when we did that, didn't you feel it right up to your shoulder?
Yeah.
So we did that and it rode right at the shoulder. I don't even want to do it no more. I might show you a clip of us already doing it, so I may put that in this. Because I'm not going to keep doing that because that hurts me.
Right.
Now the reverse punch doesn't really work that well for me this way at all. Because remember I told you when I used to do the first two knuckles, my wrist would roll.
Right.
Now if I go this way, I'm definitely feeling more, you know, stress on the wrist. And I feel it right up more.
Right.
I don't know if you feel that when you did that.
I feel it up in the shoulder. Yeah.
When you did that, you felt it.
Yeah.
So Paul's going to put this up on him. I'm going to do the reverse punch with the bottom three knuckles. So I'm turning this over here. See, I felt that shoot right up to me. That energy just right into here.
Right.
Now I'm going to go with the first knuckle, and I'm going to just punch him with that. Now I didn't feel that. I felt like it more force going through you. I think it is like situational. Like I said in the YouTube short of this, which obviously that YouTube short is going to get a whole lot more views than this is.
Right.
But I think sometimes we should rethink everything we do. I agree with that. But yeah, reverse punch here. We're talking about with that first knuckle. Here's a reasoning for this too. I'm going to tap Paul. I'm going to go with the bottom three in your chest. Let's come over this way a little bit. Okay, you feel that, right? Okay, so now I'm going to just go with down like that. I want to drop it in the way I normally do.
You could actually, it spreads it more for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you feel like the pinpoint didn't explode out that way?
It definitely was a wider area that it
Okay, so
affected.
now, here's what I do this. Now if I go to the face,
Right.
it's not as wide of an area. When I go to the face, if I did this,
Right.
compared to this, now I'm pinpointing
Yeah.
the knuckle right on the pressure points and the nerves.
Right.
So wherever my point is. Now, is it easy to find pressure points and nerves? With training, yeah, maybe. The face is really easy because you go right along this jaw line. All you have to do is hit right here. Do you feel that?
Right. Yeah.
So now if I'm here to here, now I do that 1-inch punch idea, and there it is. So this is how I've been working on my punches to improve, is seeing how I can get that Fa Jing in there. Just popping that right up in there. So let me know what you think about the three knuckle punch this way here. I'm not totally against it, you know, to the body a certain way. So real close, I could just roll that right up. So maybe I didn't have the time to do this, but that real quick, that could work. I see it.
Yeah.
There's some validity to it. I just have a hard time because I feel it in my hand right now, just from doing about 10 minutes before with that.
Right.
And I can't recommend that. So I just wanted to give it a chance. One of the things I like to say is when someone says, will this work? Or they try to give me an idea, let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to take the risk of breaking myself doing it, so I'm not going too hard, but I went hard enough that I could feel it. What were you going to say?
Well, there's a lot of different fighting styles out there, and if it works for you, as long as you're not just being sloppy, then you can either adjust it or find what's comfortable.
Well, like I said, with these dainty wrists, that's the video that that I started getting some comments on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured, hey, I'll give it a chance because I'm not going to be cocky. I'm not going to go, oh, I know it all. I don't know it all. I'm still learning after 31 years of doing this stuff.
Right.
I'm learning different things because I'm looking to improve each and every year. I want to be better than I was the year before. So watching those old videos, I go, oh, some of that's not the best. And no, okay, that's fine, but I'm better than I was then.
Right.
So that was a cool thing. But like I said before, I want people to see a growth. If you don't follow this channel long enough, you will never see a growth in it. You'll see an old video and go, oh yeah. But people are saying what they're going to say regardless. I've been told I suck on something and I'm like, I don't know what they're looking at. You know, because I'll reevaluate the video and see, oh yeah, sometimes they're right. They might be nasty about it, but sometimes they're correct about it.
Right.
So if you haven't subscribed yet,
What are you waiting for?
come on, subscribe.
And leave a comment.
Yeah, definitely leave what you think about that in this video. Let's have a conversation about this. I don't want to totally write it off, but I also don't want to break my hand experimenting because I can feel my hand hurting right now. You know, from doing it hidden like that, it's like, it's not natural for me. You know, I'm trying to figure out, but please send me some links of how to do it. If you guys are advocate for punching that way, show me, prove me wrong on it. Because a lot of people are like, want to get violent about it through comments. The one guy who swore about it the one time, that's effing wrong. And just leave a comment and maybe even leave a link to something. Or show me a video of you doing it and making it work. I mean, I'm always open. You know, so God bless.
Yep, God bless. Thanks.
I just want to say, if you didn't pick up my book, Lessons from the Cage yet, what are you waiting for? You can get it in paperback or you can get it in ebook. Where can you get this? That is a wonderful question. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle. You can get it on the Apple Books. You can even buy it in Barnes & Noble. I've even seen it on the Target app and the Walmart app. But check it out. Just Google it if you don't know. Lessons from the Cage, Life Lessons from MMA, Roger Grimes.